Hi guys, so for this video we're going to go ahead and solve for a for a system of equations by graphing. Okay, so we're going to start with line A, which is y is equal to negative 2x plus 2, and then line B, we're going to say that it is y is equal to negative 1x plus 0. Or you can just call it y is equal to negative x, either one. Now, I don't have graph paper. Graph paper would make it a lot more precise, but I'm going to make the best out of the situation, okay? So I'm going to graph draw my graph, I should say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is my y, and this is my x. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is look at my first line. So my y-intercept is 2, and my slope is negative 2. Remember, whenever you have a whole number, guys, it's the same thing as negative 2 over 1. So I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2, and 1 to the right. Okay. Now, because I don't have graph paper, guys, I'm going to do one more point just to make sure my line is as straight as possible. So I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2, and 1 to the right. Alright, so I'm going to draw my line. Again, try to do it as straight as possible. Okay. Alright, so this is line A. So now I'm going to go ahead and graph line B. My y-intercept is 0. My slope is negative 1. So I'm going to go down 1 and 1 to the right. And again, because I don't have graph paper, I'm going to do one more point. So 1 down, 1 to the right. Okay. So now I'm going to draw my line as straight as possible. So this is line B. You'll notice that these two lines cross at this point. So that's going to tell me the answer for the system of equations. So the answer is going to be 1, 2. So x is 2. And then 1, 2, y is negative 2. And we got our answer. So let's go ahead and do one more example. So again, this is what the answer means. The answer means it's where do those two lines cross. Okay? So let's do one more example. So let's say we have, so line A, let's say, is 2x plus 3. And line B is, y equals, of course. So y equals negative 1x plus 0. Okay. So again, I'm going to draw my little graph. I like to go to number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this is my x and this is my y. Okay, so my y-intercept is 3 for the first line. So I'm going to make a dot at 3. There's my point. And then the slope is 2x. So I'm going to go, and it's positive. So I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, 1 to the right. So about right there. Okay. So then I'm going to, since I ran out of dots over here, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, and 1 to the left. So I just kind of did the opposite, just so I can have my third point. So I'm going to draw my line. Okay, so that is line A. So now let's go ahead and graph line B. So my y-intercept is 0. So I'm going to make my dot at 0. And then my slope is negative 1. So I'm going to go down 1, 1 to the right. down 1, 1 to the right. So I'm going to draw my line. So again, where those two lines cross, that's going to be my answer. So these two lines cross at -1 and +1. So that is the way to get the answer by graphing. You can always double check your work by putting your answer into the system of equations, okay? So really quick, I'm just going to do that. So y is 1. So 1 equals, and then 2, x is -1 plus 3. So then I double check my answer. So 1 is equal to 2 times -1, -2 plus 3. 1, -2 plus 3 is 1, so it checks out. Let's try it on this one. So again, y is 1. It's equal to -1 times x, which is 1, plus 0. So 1 is equal to -1 times... Oh, that's what I did. I was like, what happened here? So -1 times -1 is +1 plus 0. So 1 is equal to 1. So it checks. Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, make sure to comment or make some office hours with me. Thank you, guys.